You don't know that for sure.
What are you talking about? We know for sure.
Not on Facebook.
We're live.
Good people, we apologize for
You know
the
what
tardiness.
it is. Oh yeah, well, not that part. Yeah, but yeah, you know what. You know
Shout
what I'm
out
saying. You
to
know what it is.
our
Well,
app.
let me
shout out the app real quick before we start shouting out names. Shout out the app, Drum Tracks app. Download the app. All tracks are still free to stream.
You know what it is.
And if you want to access videos plus download 5 free tracks per month, you got to subscribe for $10 a month or $100 a year, which saves you 2 months. Every single year, you will be grandfathered. Cut the shift.
You need to get on the app. It's where it's at.
That's still free to download. It is still free. Yes, we have to say it every podcast because there's a DM somewhere, somehow, every week.
It's coming.
Every week of, hey, so I tried to download the thing and I don't know why it's not downloading because, I thought I had to pay for the Woo to Wide, and you don't have to pay to download.
Woo to Wide, huh?
You don't have to pay for the download.
You definitely don't have to pay for the Woo to
Wide. You have to pay for the subscription.
But not for the Woo to Wide.
Not for the Woo to Wide. Wooty woo woo wooty woo.
That is hilarious. Yo, y'all hear us clearly?
Yeah.
Let us know. Shout out to Ty Freeman. Shout out to Charles Edgar.
I'm still waiting on that B flat joint, bro. I mean, is it that whack? I'm just trying to see if it is whack.
Ty Freeman says he's been having trouble with the app with Android. What's been the problem, bro? Let me know.
There's no such thing with troubles with Android. You know that.
Well, he just said he's having trouble with it, so I want to know.
He must have an iPhone. I tell you what the trouble is. You ain't made the B flat track.
Okay.
That's what the trouble is.
We see what's going on.
You send that in, your phone will start working.
Shout out to Marcus Kemp. Shout out to Carlo Marcello. Shout out to Roberto R. Dorama, the drummer. What's up, y'all?
What? He nice on the drums, bro.
He is, but what you just did wasn't nice. That's beside the point.
Dorama, I need lessons, bro.
Yo, man, as more of y'all come in, man.
Shout out to us, man. My name is Drum Coach Samadi. We're gonna start saying our names now.
I am Damani, the founder of the Drum Tracks app. You know what it is.
Behind the camera, we got Casper in here doing his thing.
Yep, the friendly ghost.
Shout out to Casper out here doing what he does.
Why does Casper's name have a R that rolls? I'm wondering when that happened.
Because if you want to sound good on the drums, you got to work on your rolls.
Yeah, with your hands, not your tongue, though. Anyway,
if you can sing it, you can play it.
Okay,
you know that.
Well,
all right. Let's not waste no time.
Ty Freeman says it's been freezing up. Okay, well, I'm gonna reach out to you on.
What's been freezing up is the B flat track.
Wow,
was it even in B flat?
Okay, listen, I'm gonna reach out to you on the DM and we can go from there, fam. I appreciate you for letting me know.
Was it B flat minor? I remember B flat being in there somewhere.
Wait a minute. Sam Campbell says he's on his way to Germany for the Gospel Brunch Tour. He'll be listening back to this in 11 hours. Hey, man, appreciate you, Sam. Have a safe trip, safe flight. Congratulations on the gig.
We're not going to have a great sum up at the end. He's not going to be here.
Yeah, well, listen, he'll probably do it and put it in the comments. See?
There we go.
Because it's quiet.
Shout out to your fellow lineman.
That part. Listen, let's get into it, man. We named this podcast The Treatment, and we named it The Treatment for a reason. Because at the end of the day,
it's about the treatment.
We've all played. Well, I don't know if we all have, but I've played gigs that
are terrible treatments.
Where it's the type of gig that you would consider it paying your dues. And I've also played gigs where you get the treatment.
What was it like when you?
First of all,
let me say, what was it like the first time you got the treatment? Not, after 3, 4, 5 times, you become arrogant and you were done and done. And you need to humble yourself and apologize. Because I'm telling y'all, this cat will call me when he don't get the treatment. Like, man, I can't believe this bullshit. I'm like, Brody, you just got here. Like, family.
First of all,
only 7 treatments in.
First of all, you're making things up.
No, that's the truth, bro.
Off the top.
Yeah,
you don't even have a real example of that.
That's the truth, bro.
You're just making it up.
I'm just not trying to throw those names out there under the bus.
You're just making it up because we've turned the camera on and all of a sudden.
Brody, he's like, man, my pay got to be here. I got to have my own room. I got to have the driver, the whole
What are you talking about?
The whole wooty wop. Anyway, what was it like the first time you got the actual treatment? And was it for a huge artist?
No, it wasn't for like artists that was huge. It was when you say huge, it wasn't like playing for Beyonce or
Chris Brown
or Chris.
Like
yeah, it wasn't like that. But when I say the treatment, I'm talking about going from carrying your gear and driving yourself 3 hours out of town to play for 4 hours and get paid $300 and have to drive home that night because there's no
pack
hotel.
up and then drive home.
Right, pack up, and then drive home. To being paid $1,500 or $2,000 to be flown.
Pay you on top of the flight.
Yeah, you don't pay for the flight.
Okay, so the $1,500 is not to cover your airfare. That's your take home.
That's what you take home. Yeah. to being paid something like that.
But you wasn't on drums on that gig.
No.
Yeah.
But the drummer made like $600 or $700,
and he didn't call me. You see how you do?
I didn't put the band together.
It's cool.
I didn't put the band together.
I see what it is out here in these streets.
Anyway, being flown out. When you land, the driver picks you up. They literally take your bags out of your hands and put it in the car for you. They won't even allow you to put your bag in the car.
What is that like, Bishop?
You tell me. Because actually, the next time you did come.
I did it once.
You came, though.
Once.
I put you on the gig.
Nah,
you need to show some appreciation.
No, he asked for me.
I put you on.
No,
I put you on.
Artist asked.
The artist asked, hey, do you think you could come?
For Mino.
And I said, listen, I need my guys.
Listen, I put it like
I put you on.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
I tell you, for me, it was dope because it wasn't even a packed out show.
That time it wasn't.
Yeah, they didn't promote it or anything like that to bring out a full crowd, but they still treated us as if
we were special.
Yeah, 6,000 people were here just to see us.
Right. It was a really nice theater too.
Oh, the theater was amazing. Yes, they do the whole treatment. We all had our specific drivers, whereas like I believe
it was two cars.
I thought it was three.
I thought it was two.
I thought it was three.
Okay.
Because I thought it was two people per situation.
I think there was like three people in the
maybe it was three. Okay, I could be wrong. But either way.
It's like normal, but go ahead.
The driver was assigned to
the driver was assigned to
truck you. He was assigned to whoever he was assigned to. So if it was 4 of us in the car, or if there's 3 of us in the car, the driver said, hey, anytime y'all want to go anywhere, any person, here's my direct line.
Yep.
And we're like, well, we won't need to go to the venue after we sound check. He's no, anywhere.
Right.
If you want to go see the sights, if you want to go to
Guitar Center,
GC, whatever. If you want to go shed, whatever you want to do. If you want to go see a concert, a movie, call me. I will come straight to the hotel and I will pick you up and take you there. And we're like, what? Well, I was like, do we got to tip you? He's like, no, this is what we get paid to do.
It's a part of the thing.
It's a part of the whole situation. They feed you. The food was amazing.
Come on, bitch.
I'm not even a foodie like that. It was amazing. I was like, wow.
So
and wait, no, I'm not gonna stop there.
Okay, well, listen,
we didn't have to
testify,
Brody. We didn't have to bunk up. I had my own room. I'm telling you now, if we had groupies back in band, if we did, I'm not saying that we did. I'm saying if we had them, it would have been difficult. Bishop, to remain on the straight and narrow.
Listen, I promise you, it would have been very easy to remain straight. That part. But the narrow, hey,
Brody, I mean the own room, and it wasn't one of those like Motel 6 situations.
Nah, we had a nice
a decent hotel room. You could actually throw like a little after party. The room was sizable.
Yes,
it was like, bro, this is
pretty big room.
This is not bad at all. So they had all of that. Of course, all of the gears already set up for you. But here's the other part that made it dope for me is once you got to the gig.
Come on.
Yes, all of the outside treatment, that's cool. It's great. But to me, that's just like the glitter.
Yeah.
The meat and the potatoes is when you get there and you deal with the sound people.
Come on.
Okay. Because if you have a terrible sound person.
First of all, you didn't skip the part that when you showed up that the kit was already set up.
Oh, my family.
Well, you forgot that part.
Yeah, they asked me.
You walked in and they had the symbols that you asked for.
My God, on today.
They not just the amount of symbols, but the brand of symbols and the very series of symbols. Like
they didn't have the brand.
The Zildjian K dry, extra dry ride at a 22-inch. It's there.
It's there. They didn't have the brand for drums, but they did have all the sizes.
Yeah,
because I said, man, I want this type of drum kit with these sizes, and they say, hey, the house kit is this. Do you mind playing that? I said, well, I'm not endorsed. I just like what I like. And I said, it's all good. Growing up in church, you don't care anyway. So
right. So it makes it even hard sometimes when they ask you for a writer and they're like, yo, what's you guys on your writer? And you're like, bro, just give me some drums.
Give me some drums that
like,
work.
Yeah, no, but you're actually making my job hard.
Right.
You need to tell me
you're making it hard by not being specific.
Right.
And being anal in particular.
Right. Just tell me exactly what it is so I can go to where we rent the back line and get exactly what you said. And if they don't have that, then we'll do with something comparable. But you right now are wilding because you are not used to the treatment.
I'm not used to, bro. It's weird. It's
like a kid in a candy store.
They don't just ask you for the drums and the cymbals. They ask you for the drum heads as well.
Yep.
They ask you for the type of hardware if you want. I mean, most places don't ask you for the hardware, but some be like, okay, what kind of seat do you want? You want the seat with the back? Do you want the Tama? Do you want the PDP? Do you want the DW airlift?
They want you to be your best, bro.
They ask you about the specific pedals you like to play. I was just like, geez.
Listen, man, the first time I experienced it, I was just like, yo, this is a whole nother thing. Like, I'm used to carrying my own stuff. I'm used to, like, it doesn't bother me to do any of that.
Facts.
I'm used to having to set up gear and break down. But when you finish playing a show and you're not at church, you finish playing a show and you don't have to break down.
I mean, at church is you've been getting the treatment for a while now. You just don't.
Come on now. There's no organist that plays at a church who has to break the organ down and take it home.
It don't matter.
Nowhere.
It don't matter.
That's not.
I played for Prophet Door, so I had to set up drums and break them down.
And when I subbed for you, I had to do the same. So I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that BS.
I wasn't supposed to say his name. My bad.
Yeah, bro, it was terrible.
My fault, bro. I wasn't supposed to say his name.
Bro, listen, it is what it is. The joint was trash.
Brody, come on, man.
T-rash, bro.
What's the name of the church? Light of the World.
It was T-rash, bro. Anyway,
bro, we had to set up drums and break them down, family.
Bro,
we was playing at a hotel, man.
Yeah, so yeah, and we were getting paid $20.
I was making $290 a Sunday.
Listen, this is what we mean by playing gigs.
I was making almost $300 a Sunday.
We're talking about playing gigs that are not the treatment versus playing the gigs that are a treatment. And when I say $20, I'm not exaggerating.
I was making almost $300 a weekend playing at church.
Playing seven. No, you're lying. You were making $300 and some a weekend playing churches. Come on. Let's keep it 152. If you're gonna bring it up, Brody, you might as well keep it real.
Brody,
listen, don't lie to the people.
I don't know what you speak of, family. I was out here balling at that time. Bro, man, when you 19, when you 19, 20, 21,
and you still ain't learned how to tell the truth yet,
truck you. When you're 19 through 22, let me say 19, basically college years, because we're college dropouts. 19 through 22, to make almost $300 in a day, you think you the man. Like, you like, oh, we out here killing. You feel me? And I'm good for the week.
The ignorance of youth, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, I didn't know any better.
Yeah, I guess
because if you pick up a job during the week too, that's another paycheck. Or if you find another,
but you didn't have one of those. Yeah,
I should have did cover band then.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
When we did,
that was the time.
We did it way too late.
We started way too late.
We did that when we was. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
$300,
bro.
Plus 300. Like, bro,
you wouldn't know
a weekend.
You wouldn't. Know. You would have had you a church gig,
and I'd have had me all kind of church.
Listen, I don't know where you're going with this at this point, but we're gonna bring it back.
I'd have had a whole alto section. Like,
wow,
like, you feel me?
Listen, don't listen to this guy. This is how musicians lose their jobs in church every day.
Hey, listen, I don't mess with nothing at church.
Never.
I never have. Wait, I've never messed with nothing at the church that I played at.
Okay, we're gonna bring it back.
Talk about in the past.
We're gonna bring it back to the treatment.
No.
No. It
is the treatment where 2 or 3 are gathered,
my
Bishop.
God, on today.
Oh man, I mean, we was touching and agreeing.
Wow.
My God, do you feel the Lord? He's here
in the house of the Lord.
No, I would never do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck, man. Half these musicians is smashing somebody in the choir anyway.
Right now, huh?
Right now. Man. If it ain't in the choir, they on the usher board.
Listen, here's the thing.
Or is it Ursher?
We the Ursher. That's just country. That's
okay.
all. It's
Usher board.
There's no R in front of.
Usher. You know who it is? It's really the pastor's daughter. She the nastiest.
Sheesh.
You know it.
First of all,
or is it the Sunday school teacher?
I don't know where. I don't know.
You don't know any story about the treatment coming from a Sunday school teacher?
I don't.
You don't.
No,
I've never a story of someone getting the treatment.
What I'm saying is,
the topic is the treatment.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay,
I've never received that type of treatment from a Sunday school teacher. I don't know what type of treatment you was getting at your Sunday school, but
no, I've never, never have.
Here, listen. At the end of the day, man, it's good to get the treatment, man, when you playing these gigs.
But it does make you. It makes you look at. Here's the hard part about it. It makes you look at the current gigs that you guys have, that we have, that don't get the treatment. Like, why am I doing this? You know,
I mean, well, the answer to that question is usually simple. You can look at your financial situation and it'll tell you why you're doing it.
Yeah, but you still right. So you go knowing, hey, I need this $200, $250, $350, whatever that number is. It's usually $2 to $350.
Yeah.
As a drummer, so it's like, I need this $200. Cool. So I'm gonna go make this $200. You say that when you're at the house because you're looking at your finances, you look at your schedule, like, okay, I'm about to make $200 on this day. Bam, cool, straight. Then you get in the car, and about 30 minutes in the car, you like, why in the truck, bro? Am I on the way to this $200 gig?
Bro, me and Sticks played on a gig together for like a year.
Tilt that camera up because your head is cut off. Go ahead.
Okay, me and Sticks played on this gig for like a year, and we used to ride together to the gigs
because he didn't want to pay for gas. So he was like, "Hey man, listen, you got the Jeep.
We'll split.
No. You
get the gas. I'll take the bridge toll. You know what it is.
He's going to Napa. Ain't no bridge toll.
You get the gas.
He had a Kia. Was it 2-door or 4-door?
I didn't have a Kia.
What was that? What the green car? What was the green?
Oh
yeah.
I didn't have. Was that car green or was blue?
I thought it was green.
You talking about the one that was a stick, the bucket?
Yep. The hoopty wop. the under bucket.
Yeah, that
was
the
scraper.
Hey, bro.
Was that a 2-door or a 4-door?
It was a 4-door.
It was a 4-door, but it was a scraper, so it ain't going on these 2-3 hour trips.
Yeah, you don't want to take
so
that.
Then he was like,
I would still have that car if I didn't get in that accident. But anyway.
But the thing was, I had a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and so he tried to with me and say, hey, listen, we can carpool.
Yeah.
And I'm down to carpool in my car, but the drums ain't gonna fit.
Period.
So I mean, you might as well. You got to get to the gig anyway.
Period.
All I got is a keyboard and 1 amp because you stopped doing the double stack situation.
Period.
Or you had them bring the other keyboard themselves. So it's like,
no, I didn't have to bring an amp because they had sound.
Oh, you didn't have to bring it. He said, I just got the board.
Period.
So fam, it ain't even that much.
Plus, you'll get the gas and I'll cover the bridge toll. It's gonna be cheaper for you.
Brody, wait.
You know what?
And then he whipped me like this. He said, listen, when we come back from Napa, my exit's the first exit anyway.
Period.
So it's right. It ain't like you got to drive all the way across town, then come all the way back. Like, come on, fam.
How's that whipping you? It sounds like I was actually
you're looking out for yourself. You're a whipper.
No, I was listen. It would have been worse of a drive if you had to endure that by yourself.
This cat was giving me $10 for gas with a V8.
I was covering
a V8. Hemi.
I was covering bridge toll and some. Bridge tolls was $6.
Bridge toll was not no $6 back then.
It was $5.
It was $4.
No, it wasn't.
On the weekends, it was $4. $5 on the weekdays.
No, that's only the Bay Bridge.
It don't matter. We barely played in Frisco. All our gigs was in Napa.
Whether there was bridge toll or not, you still got the bridge toll money and some. I did what I said I was gonna do. I made it work.
Well, I hate you, bro.
I made it work. But
You're a whipper.
The point is, we played on this gig and we rode together, and we would complain the whole way there and the whole way home.
I didn't complain on the way there. On the way back, I was hot.
And I remember one gig on the way back. I just said, bro, I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of getting in this.
First of all, pause. No, we're gonna tell a story. We talking about good treatment. Let me tell you about the bad treatment. This is why you can't trust people that you are so-called homies, so-called friends. He called me for the gig, like, yo, you got to take this, because I was on another situation that was shutting down. They're like, hey, we're about to dismantle the band. Singers are moving away.
Yep.
We're starting something new, but it's not paying a whole lot. If you got anything else, any other leads, I suggest you take that. He calls me like, hey, fam, this gig is consistent. You are paid every single week. We are booked. It's February. We are booked all the way through New Year's. We have the schedule right here. It's about to be crazy. So
was it not?
Truck you, okay?
Were you not making the most money you have ever made at that time?
Nope, because I had to play 3 services on Sunday, and I was teaching 4 days a week.
And then with this gig,
oh, okay. So I had to do a whole lot of work just to make.
What are you talking about?
A few grand.
No, what are you talking about? You're saying.
Let me finish my.
Point. No, because what you said is inaccurate. The truth is, you were making more money at that point in time. I put you on, bro. Don't do me like that. I put you on. You know what happened.
I was already making the most money just church and teaching.
The gig was shutting down.
It just added to.
The gig was shutting down.
And I was okay, and that
gig it added to. So you're saying
no. Listen, actually, it took away because that gig was paying me. That gig was paying me $250.
That gig was ending. You just said that
it was paying $250 local.
Just said that the gig
$250 local gigs.
But the gig is ending.
And now you offer me
getting paid $50 local gigs.
No.
So what are you talking about? Listen, I just put you on.
Listen, put me on 170 for local gigs. Here's the thing.
Yo, that pay was not right. I'm not gonna lie to you.
$250 out of town. Anyway. Listen,
it was very.
This is what he did. He got me on like, yo, we got to get you on because the drummer is not that good and it'd be fun to play, yada yada yada. So for a year, do it. And mind you, he brought me in. Then he goes, "Hey, bro, I'm done. I'm not doing this." And so he finishes that year out to the New Year's Eve gig because the New Year's Eve pays the most.
Bro, I even played New Year's January, February. No, you know that.
Pause.
You know that.
And so during New Year's Eve, I'll never forget it. We was at the Silver Legacy Hotel in Reno, Nevada.
Yeah.
We're during sound check.
Yeah.
We're playing just the, typical sound checks. You play the song full band as loud as you can so they can get levels. Y'all know how sound checks go. And in the middle of sound check, because the way the keyboard is set up is right next to the drums. He's literally over my left shoulder. Pretty much almost like this, because the bass was in front of you. Bass player was in front. He was never in between us. Okay. So pretty much this close. And he walked over and whispered in my ear during sound check, because obviously we don't want to do the gig. It is paying the most.
I don't whisper in your ear.
Okay, you know what? Okay. In this day and age, there's a little fruitcake. It's a little fruity out there. No, but anyway, he comes to me and he does it quietly so that the people around him can't hear what he's saying. And we're playing the song, and he looks at me and goes, "Brody, I don't have to do this no more. I'm so excited that this is it. I'm finna get paid and never come back." And I'm looking at him like, "Truck you, bro. You the one that begged me to come on this gig."
You didn't have to stay?
I did.
Why?
Because I needed that money.
Okay, so admit it that I put you on.
No, you didn't put me on.
You need to be grateful.
No,
bro.
Truck you.
Bro,
and you was getting more than me. And then when
I wasn't.
Pause. Then when they
I was not.
When they brought you back for sub opportunities, let me tell you something. Let me tell you how bad this was. They were paying him for every rehearsal that I was not getting paid for. Then they was giving you $100 more than everybody for the gigs that you played, and he only played half the songs because one of the singers played keys.
Okay, so first of all,
you sat the whole second set.
Here's the thing, bro.
No, don't here's the thing me. Don't here's the thing me.
No, you got to start with the truth.
Bro, you'll be getting $400. We getting $300 playing all night. He getting $400 to play 1 45-minute set. And then he's just chilling.
First of all,
truck you and didn't want to put in half on the gas, 50 to fill up the tank.
Bro, I told you. First of all,
nah.
You get the gas. I got the bridge toll. That was the agreement. Brody. I don't know why you keep bringing this up.
All right, family. If Damani Rhodes ever calls y'all for a gig, don't take it.
Okay,
don't take it.
Okay,
because he's not giving you the treatment.
It's not true.
He's not giving you the treatment.
Here's the thing. The gig. We got paid the same for the entire time that I was playing. Then at the end, when I wasn't in the band and they did call me to sub because the keyboard player that they had at the time, they weren't confident could play the entire set. Then they called me back to work on that. That's
got. I'm talking about once you came back to sub.
Oh, I mean, I'm talking about when I was in the band.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
No, you were saying I was making more than you, and I'm saying that
when you came back, that's what you just started talking about.
Well, when I came back, that was different. They wanted me to was subbing.
So $400 for the gig.
First of all,
plus 50 for each rehearsal. He did 2 every time. So he's getting $500 to play 45 minutes.
I didn't get 500.
That's called the treatment.
I didn't get 500.
That's called the treatment.
I didn't get 500, but
and you didn't have to pay for gas. You had your own personal driver.
I didn't have.
You had your own personal driver. Drove you everywhere. You got the mother trucking treatment.
You're wilding right now.
You got the father mucking treatment.
I don't know why you're sitting there trying to shame me for your inability to negotiate your own pay.
That's cool. I'm about to put a band together.
When I put you on,
I'm about to put a band together, and everybody getting 500. You getting 75. I'm saying, bro, man, the budget, bro, it's only 75.
Bro, I was getting paid the same amount as you while I was in that band. The entire 75. Time. I was getting paid the same amount as you.
It's so bad now. If you're on a gig that I'm on, and it ain't just you, a couple of the other homies that play keys in Oregon and what have you.
You got to say something other. It can't be about church, though. It can't be church.
And I'm talking about any regular gig. If I be like, yeah, man, I got a gig, they'd be like, what you getting paid? I'm like, $150. Well, I'll do it for 175.
What you talking about?
No matter what the gig is, when piano players and keyboard players.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Not with me.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, if you're doing an outside gig, because church is the only place that the organist keyboard player gets paid a lot more. In other gigs,
more at City College.
Well, that's not
that.
Time out. I'm not the one who set the pay.
Oh,
who set the pay?
You told me what you would do it for, so I had to take money out of my check.
That's cool. It's cool. Right.
It's all good.
Stop it.
Don't take a gig with Damani Rhodes. He's not going to give you the treatment.
First of all, what happened to that gig? We used to do it every year.
Yeah, they didn't want to use the band anymore. No, they wanted to try 1 year without the band. They didn't want to try just
see what happens.
Yeah,
they let the iPod play.
Let the iPod play. Save the bread.
We'll all that money.
My pops was on bass on that gig, but he also retired.
That probably has something to do with it.
Yeah, he retired 6 months after we were supposed to play that gig. So even inviting him back, and there's like, well, he's not on staff anymore. And
like, F it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we'll just rock with the iPod or no music at all. Just come in and have the event. So yeah, that's what happened to that. So when I call you guys for a gig, you're gonna get the treatment. When he calls you, obviously, it's not gonna be treated well.
Wow.
He's gonna throw you under the bus.
First of all, I want to say this though, in real talk. All joking aside, there's nothing wrong with doing gigs that don't give you the treatment. You should do them. Those are the ones that you actually do and perform well, and you do your best, and you prove that you can handle that to most of the time to get to the gigs that actually give you the treatment. Because the person who booked me know me for doing gigs without the treatment, and then it was like, yo, I got this gig that's gonna provide the treatment. I want you to be a part of it. All right, so I was down. Yeah, I got flown out.
I just think it's just hard to go back. That's all that I was saying.
Well, I mean, it is if you get used to it, but you just have to keep your feet on the ground. Because if you don't, like, I mean, I know you struggled a little bit when they handed you your bags once we got into the airport. Now you have to carry them. I get it, but we've also done trips where we've been flown out, but we didn't get the treatment. Where we like think about it,
man.
You got flown out. I mean, they did pay for the Uber or whatever to get you from point A to point B, but once you got to point B,
you're on your own.
It wasn't really the treatment.
It's not.
You just had to figure life out.
I got partial treatment. I had to drive to a gig before in the Bay Area, and I got the partial treatment. Had to share the hotel room with the rest of the band members, and it was at that time it was only 3 of us, and they all cool people, so it was cool. I say partial treatment because they only gave us 1 meal and 1 meal for the entire day, and we played 2 days in a row, 4 shows, 2 shows per day, and like I said, share the hotel room. You get a driver, but you only get 2 rides. Basically, you get a ride from the hotel to the gig, and then a ride from the gig back to the hotel, and then you're on your own. It's like you could Uber, you could Lyft, do whatever you want outside of the time that you're supposed to be at the gig. So it's not like the other one where he's like, man, anything you want, anywhere you want to go, contact me. I'm on call 24/7. And then, of course, we was respectable to that one guy saying, hey, man, we're not going to call you at 3 o'clock in the morning. You probably got a family, and we're not going to do that. And so as long as it's within reason, we can call him. So we make sure we didn't call him after 10 p.m. We did go to a few spots. Me and Christian, me and the bass player, we went to a few spots with that gig. But the other gig was the partial treatment. It ain't like that. But even in that partial treatment was so much better than all the regular treatment that I've ever had. I came back like, man, if y'all ain't on this, man, I don't know if I really want to do the gig. In return,
just let that bank account just drop.
Yeah, in return, that was definitely a hiatus of no gigs. And I wasn't making any money, but it's cool. I was at Mom's and Pop's house. It was all around that same time, even setting my standard for church money, church checks, saying hey, drummers need to be paid. It was all around that same time of me saying, you know what, I'm going on a hiatus. Either you're going to treat me like this or I'm not showing up. But I had a backup plan, and that was Moms and Pops. Okay, well, don't be afraid of group economics.
I think that was the part you was at home getting the treatment. You was at Mom and Pop's house getting the treatment. Your pops telling me to go in the kitchen to get something to eat.
Get you a plate.
Come on through. I was trying to you feel me? I was trying not to eat. I was trying to be, I was watching my figure. Probably like get in there and eat now.
Get in there and eat. All right, that's
it.
That's it. The podcast is supposed to be short.
You know what it is. Yep, we're about at a 30-minute mark. I'm gonna run through these comments real quick. We don't have many of them. Christopher Field says, what's good? Blake the Great say, yo, what's good?
Blake the Great.
He also says Sticks probably one of the DW collector series with the African birch, mahogany triple. With African birch, mahogany triple ladder, and with a red sparkle finish.
Nah, homie. We rocking the blue kit, the blue sparkle finish, and it's PDP. The DW drums. Wow. The DW drums, they be too heavy, bro. They too heavy. They sound great though.
They do sound great. But even the hardware is heavy.
Oh,
have you carried a hardware bag full of DW hardware? Jeez.
Yeah. I'm like, nah.
I feel like you only have to buy those once in life.
Yeah.
And you'll never need hardware again.
Ever.
Marcus Kim says, wow, that's nice. You must be talking about the treatment in bruh. It is. Drummer Boy 1993 says, I'm late, fan, but praise the Lord.
Hey. I felt my help.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. You know how to pronounce his name? Kudzashi?
Nah, yeah, Kuzashi.
Kuzashi
Zava.
Yo, guys, nice to see you. Nice to see you too, family. Appreciate you being in here. Real quick on the Facebook side, Aaron Green says, bros, what's good, fam?
Oh, the OG.
The OG, man, in the building.
OG, Aaron Green. Aaron!
I don't understand this.
G-Reen.
This rolling of the tongue thing you got going with anybody who has an R in their name.
Rolls.
Aaron Green is one of the homies, man, from the Bay. He's really dope drummer.
OG, lefty.
He be out there smashing. What's the name of the band? It's Extra Nappy.
Is it Nappy Roots? No.
Is it Nappy Roots?
Is he still in here?
I don't know if he's in here. He can correct this. But it's ridiculous. They be killing. Ty Freeman says Sticks Damani inbox the number. Okay, inbox him the number for the track. I think that's what he's talking about. Chris Russell, great to see you guys. Keep it kicking.
Text it. It'd be email.
He said inbox, bro. DM probably. Use your brain. All right, y'all. Man, we appreciate y'all for jumping on with us, man. We'll catch you on the next one.
Which is Wednesday.
Yes, 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
You know what it is.
Yeah, hashtag all the way through on the comment section. Hit the like button. Share this video with everyone you know.
Yo, and for those of you who have downloaded the app and haven't opened it in a while, man, crack it open and check out the new updates. Check out the new tracks that are on there, and we'll see you guys Wednesday. Peace out to the YouTube side.